Ahoj a vítejte ve Francii. Vlastně dneska to bude video trošku politické, protože mi přišlo hrozně zajímavé, že ten rozhovor Tommyho Robinsona a francouzské redaktorky z levicových médií, která pracuje právě pro Radio France. A tak jsem si říkala taky protože je to samozřejmě v angličtině a ve francouzštině, tak jsem si říkala, že by bylo docela dost zajímavé to přeložit do češtiny, protože ty česká média často kopírují jenom ty západní média, ale vlastně jenom si vybírají určité články. A tak tím pádem jsem si říkala, že bych takhle vám ukázala něco, co třeba nemůžete jen tak jako vidět na internetu a ještě ke všemu přeložené do češtiny. Jo, ještě teda musím vysvětlit situaci, jak je to ve francouzských médiích, protože vlastně ten rozhovor, konkrétně tohle video, to se neukazuje prostě v televizi, to se neukazuje. Ona jako pracuje pro to vládní médium, pro to levicové vládní, tak to jenom, abyste věděli, že tady to taky jako není běžné, že takový rozhovor vidíte, ale je to víc dohledatelné na internetu, než třeba u nás. Myslím, že o tom vůbec, jako vzhledem tomu, že teda jako ty média většinou, ty mainstreamové kopírujou ty západní, jenom tak jako ty které jsou vidět, tak u nás si myslím, že už vůbec na ten rozhovor nenarazíte.
Yes.
You do. Which part of my views is far right?
You're
Go on.
anti-Islam and
Anti-Islam. So someone against Christianity, are they labelled as far right? If someone's against Christianity, would you label them as far right?
no.
No, you wouldn't. Okay.
Což je prostě úplně absurdní nesmysl, že jo. On se jí ptá, jestli si myslí, že jo, jestli je extrémní pravice, a ona říká, ano, já si to myslím. A on se ptá, proč? A ona říká, no, protože jste proti islámu. A on se jí zeptá, jestli lidé, kteří jsou proti křesťanství, jsou také teda tím pádem extrémní pravice, a ona řekne, oni ne. Takže jenom ty, co jsou proti islámu.
Do you know anything about the life of Muhammad? Do you? What do you know? Do you know how he met his wife Sophia?
I'm not very specialist of the.
So you're not a very specialist, but can I ask you? So before this job, now you was an expert on what?
Terrorism.
Expert on terrorism. So you're an expert on terrorism. The majority of terrorism is what? Islamic. So you're an expert.
No, we have a far right terrorism in France now.
Oh, same numbers, equal playing field, is it? Similar arrests.
In USA, yeah.
Similar arrests. Yeah.
In America, yes.
No, we're on about France. We're on about
Far
France.
right is worse than.
But we're on about France. So I'm asking you. So you're a French journalist. Your job specifically is to be an expert on terrorism. The majority of terrorist attacks come from Islam. The terrorists, when committing their terrorism, quote what? The Quran. Don't you think, just slightly, that to be an expert on terrorism in a country like France, that's Islamic jihad, you should have done the basics and understood the Quran?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
No, I know.
And you haven't read the Quran?
No.
No, fucking hell, you see? Oh, God's sake. So you're not an expert on
Because for
terrorism.
me, not. Yeah, it's.
'Cause for
more
you
of politics.
Because for you, but how do you know?
That influence their behavior now. Not.
But you don't know that because you don't know the Quran, because you haven't looked at it.
Okay.
Now, just pretty basic here. Loads of Muslims are picking up the Quran, they're saying, I'm going to kill you because Allah said this.
Yeah.
You
There's
have-
different reading of the Quran.
Is there?
You can read the Quran differently.
Who told you that? Who told you that?
Extremism is reading the Quran
Who told you
with a
that?
certain view.
Who told you that?
Who told me?
Who told you that? If you haven't read it. So you've never... So as I said, the life of Muhammad, yeah? How can this be interpreted, yeah?
Have you read all the Quran?
The biography of Muhammad. I've read the biography of Muhammad by Ibn Ishaq. I've wrote my own Quran. It's called Muhammad's Quran, Why Muslims Kill for Islam. In fact, I plead with you pick it up and read it. Yeah, because then you can sit and say you're an expert on terrorism. Because at the minute, you're an expert on terrorism who knows nothing. It's fucking insane. It's insane, though. You're the lead expert on terrorism from France and you've never picked up the Quran.
No.
That's total ignorance.
A právě v tom je to zajímavé, jak vlastně on má mnohem víc jako informací a argumentů než tahle novinářka, která potom o něm jako bude psát článek, který vyjde tady ve všech médiích a který zase ty česká média samozřejmě budou kopírovat, nebo ty mainstreamová česká média budou zase jenom kopírovat a
It's total failure. It's a failure in your duty as a journalist.
You attack me, but you don't want to come.
No, because I'm not attacking you. I'm not attacking you. You're a journalist, and you're. What does a journalist do? To get to a point of view, what does a journalist do? They study and they research, right?
Yeah.
Which is what you've done here. You've got books. Okay, but let me ask you. You've got entire books here. Yeah, let me show you. You've got books and books of pages of notes that you have studied me to interview me, but you haven't studied the.
That's the question I wanted to ask you because.
But the point is, you haven't studied the Quran.
Yeah.
The whole source for all of the deaths in Nice, the Black Clan Theatre, the Jewish temple, Samuel Patty being beheaded, all of these things, they're all coming from one place, and you haven't even read the book. I find it absolutely insane. This is what we're dealing with, Europe, yeah? So when you have journalists and they write all these pieces, like this lady's going to write a piece now, it's going to go out across France, and this French piece is going to probably attack me. It's going to say lots of bad stuff about me, but I'm the one that's read the Quran. I'm the one that understands Muhammad. I'm the one that has done my research. I've done my job, yeah? I've done my job. Unfortunately, what was the name again? Gail, you haven't done your job, darling. You haven't done the mere start of your job. I beg you, as a French journalist, because I'm differently.
Yeah, I would have read the card.
Yeah, got ya.
But it's a question for you.
See, she would have read. See, at least we're getting somewhere. At least you recognise your mistake.
Sure.
Our position on women's rights, gay people's rights, is getting taken backwards. Due to what? Islam.
Some people say.
Some people say, so because some people say, lying, smearing, slandering journalists, yeah, who, as we've just established, have no evidence, what makes me far right?
I don't know what I see. You want it. You want to.
What makes me far right? What makes me far right?
You want to trap me.
I'm not trapping you. No, what makes me far right?
So you co-founded the Defense League. It's not really.
So I co-founded, just so for your information,
Left, right.
as a journalist. So I co-founded the English Defence League. The entire time it was set, I was leader of it.
It said hooligan.
No,
it's not hooligan.
The Scotland Yard, our police force, has a domestic extremism unit. The entire time I led the English Defence League, it was categorised by the experts in Scotland Yard as a centrist organisation. Did you know that the English Defence League had a Jewish division? Did you know that? A gay and lesbian division? A Sikh division? So the media, again, just because the media called it far right, you're a journalist, you're independent, you're doing your own research. So again, what is it in your research against me have you found that justifies calling me far right?
The way you speak of Muslims.
I haven't spoken of Muslims, I spoke of Islam. When did I mention Muslims? You mentioned Muslims. I spoke about Islam. Everything I've said was about Islam and the Prophet Muhammad. So, again, do you believe in blasphemy laws?
What that?
Blasphemy, protection, again, for religion. Or should religion... Blasphemy.
No, I don't.
You don't believe in blasphemy. So, because I speak negatively against Islam, that's what you believe entitles you to call me far right. That's it. Yeah. So just to get that one minute here, if I was a critic of Christianity, would that make me far right? Let's look at some atheists out there. Richard Dawkins, for example. Would he be far right for being a critic of Christianity? In your humble expert opinion, would he be far right for criticising Christianity?
I don't know.
I don't know. Point proven anyway. I just want to prove my point, man. It's like a special protection is given to. Yeah, you can have a look.
Okay.
You can speak to people if you want.
No,
Look, there's the comment. So
This is live. Okay.
this is live.
Okay.
Tak, já se tímto s vámi loučím. Doufám, že i když bylo video trošku o politice, takže i tak se vám to líbilo a budu se těšit na vaše komentáře zase příští týden. Ahoj!